Okay, so what I have here is a JVC HR-D830U. It's a hi-fi VCR from, I believe, 1986, 1987. It excellent picture quality when it works. This is probably the first time I've had it plugged in 10 years or so. Needed a little bit of tweaking. The last time I used it, it had the same problem that it had this time, which is that the tracking wouldn't ever lock in, and you get this. It would just be like rolling tracking on the screen. But I learned a couple new things. First of all, I looked over here, and hard to see, but right there is one adjustable pot. Well, these two wires are coming from the audio and tracking hi-fi head. It might not be hi-fi. It's linear audio head. And it uses that for tracking. Where's my hand? There it is. So, yeah, those come in here. And then I'm not sure what that adjustable capacitor does. Or tuning thing. I'm not sure. But underneath here, there's another adjustable thing, which comes from these, so I think it's gain of some sort, but that one over there is linear audio gain. So you turn it clockwise and it gets quieter, you turn it counterclockwise and it gets really loud really quick. One of the other things I never knew, let me turn down the volume on this. One of the things that I never knew is there's some adjustments over here that I never knew about. First of all, there's that screw right there, which adjusts the, I don't think azimuth is the right word, but it adjusts the angle this way of the linear audio, and I believe that's used for tracking also, head that's there. And then, I never noticed it before, but these two pulleys that the tape is actually pulled up on, if you look at the top, there's a little cross on those. I never tried it before, but those actually will raise and lower those rollers, which you think about it and you go, well, what is that going to do? What it actually does is it raises and lowers the position of the tape on the head. So if you adjust this one up and down, it brings the angle for the top of the head. If you think about it, it's scanning this way, I believe. So remember, it's a helical scan. Look elsewhere to figure out what that means. But this adjusts the height of that side of the tape. So it's basically like the alignment across the tape. And that one adjusts the other side. So like if you look, this one adjusts that side and that one adjusts that side. This one over here does that. So by adjusting those, you can get that like lined up perfectly so that it's scanning exactly on line with one of those frames, because each swipe across there is one frame or one field. It's NTSC video, who knows. So if you adjust that one and you start turning it like this, the bottom is going to get all, so the bottom of the screen there is going to, and if you do that one, the top is going to go, and just on a whim, this one, I'll get to that. So I adjusted those, and now I have a perfect picture again. I'm not entirely sure that actually fixed the problem, and I could be extremely lucky right now, which is more likely the case, but we'll see. Also, one of the other things that this one in particular has a problem with, this roller right here, it's secured to everything by a pin that goes through the mechanism, and then there's like this little cap on the bottom that's crimped onto the pin. I've had problems in the past with this where the only fix for it is to flip it over, well, have the top and bottom open, flip it over and push that cap back on, because what happens is that this side will get loose, and then obviously now I understand that that would be the bottom part of the tracking, so it's like bleh, so it can never track properly. So when I was using this VCR all the time, about 15-20 years ago, every few months I'd have to open it up and just go snap, and then everything works perfectly again. Yeah, so that's it. I believe this is all the video tuner. It's got like multi-band and stuff. I don't know what this is. And that's obviously an RF modulator. I think that might be like an audio amp. I'm not sure. And this is a silvery part. Here's a chip. And here's another chip. Actually, let me see if I can see a date code on any of these. I don't see a date code. 916 93, not 93, 9D3. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure I could look up stuff on here. Let's see, this one. There's no date code that I understand. I don't think this is from 1990. I think it's from about 86 or so. Oh, never mind. I guess it is from 1990, because this motor here says April 89. So this VCR is from 1989. Well, there you go. Or it's from April 5th, 2025. That is unlikely. Anyway, I am scanning my Beyond the Mind's Eye, the Radio Shack version, because it's different than the other version. I have the other version as a Laserdisc upstairs, but this one is slightly different, and I prefer this one because this is the one that I watched all the time when I was at working at Radio Shack in the 90s. And I'm copying it to 8mm tape, another obsolete format. Yeah, just so I can pop that in and watch it if I want. And oh yeah, here's one of my other Laserdisc, well, my second Laserdisc player, which this one has the serial control, which I control from that Apple II under there. Anyway, that's it. Just some VCR shenanigans for today. And yeah, there we go. According to the VCR, the time is 12 o'clock. Bye.